Should we start with PRFX? Do you have a different one that you want to start with? Okay.
PRFX.
Okay. So looking at this, I don't see there was a general corporate statement in the evening. They had the news yesterday about the deep solar commercial launch and AI platform. So maybe that's what it's running on.
That's really it.
That's really it. Kathy, thank you for the shout out here. PRFX is restricted on Schwab. So this is one of those that you're going to need to either have that restriction lifted or just look for something else. Looking at the, I guess I should go back to that. Here's the 5 minute. Boy, that looks like a reverse split from hell. We'll take a look at that here in a sec. Short interest on this 8.48%. So there, but not totally high. Days to cover 3.3 run. Again, something. But not necessarily super high. On average trades, 850,000 shares, done 23 million today. Float is under 1 million, so that's low float mover here. Let's take a quick look at market events splits and see what kind of splits this thing.
They did have one this year. It was a 1 for 5 in February. That's why their float is 868,000 shares.
And they also had 2 in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a 1 for 10, their biggest one, way back in 2023. So this thing has reverse split a few times here. Here's what the chart looks like. Looks like a pop to 9 in the after hours. We came all the way back into 450 here. 13. It looks like as long as this holds 4, that is going to be your downside level. VWAP your upside level. What do you think?
Well, this is a Israeli company that is got 2 main business segments. They're a pharmaceutical drug delivery technology company, and they're also an AI-driven renewable energy company. So how those 2 go together, that's up to you to figure out. I only just know that because it's what I was reading. So that's what they do. They recently discussed some advancements in their AI-driven renewable energy revenue optimization platform. I think that's the main reason why it's going here today. Aside from the fact that it's a very low float and really easy to push around. The company, though, fundamentally is not great. It has little cash, almost no revenue. I think that they're going to have to do a capital raise very soon. So that's the word of caution I have with this one. Trade it if you like, but just be careful with it because they could hit you with an offering. Now, as far as spots for resistance and support, this thing has been having trouble recapturing the VWAP since it lost it last night and in the after hours. So haven't been able to recapture that. We had a big gap up in the pre-market that tried to get back in, but couldn't do it. We're still beneath VWAP. Until we climb over that, that's going to be resistance, and support, I would say, is going to be about 4. But you also might get some support from the 200 EMA down at 362.